Hey, my name is Mark Gelfo. I'm a French horn player and entrepreneur based in Silicon Valley, and I've been working with Dawn. We've had a number of sessions, and they've been really, really transformational for me. And I've had some really life landmark successes after these sessions in my performances and in my business, in my relationships, and it's gone really, really deep, but in a very manageable way and also fun. I've just laughed a lot with her. So I recommend Dawn very, very highly. If you have a chance to work with her, if there's any change you want to make in your life, any place where you know that you could be more successful than you currently are, she's the one for you.
As an engineer, I work a lot with cause and effect. And I really like Dawn's approach because it gets to the exact cause of what's driving your emotional response and your behavior. And that's been really helpful because I spent years seeing psychologists and getting other kinds of coaching that weren't as effective because they didn't address the root cause of the problem, which was my belief that money was bad, or that I wasn't worth having enough money, or that people didn't believe in me, or I didn't believe in myself. So all those are topics that I've worked with Dawn on and been able to dissolve. And now my career is much better, my relationships are much better, and I really appreciate the effectiveness of Dawn's approach to helping people overcome any limiting beliefs or emotional patterns that keep occurring that they don't want to have in their life. So thank you so much, Dawn, for doing that work, and I hope that everybody watching gets a chance to experience this for themselves.
Hi, my name is Rick Wolslayer, and I am an Aikido instructor, a martial artist, and I've been teaching professionally for about 28 years. And I run my own school. This coaching can help uncover those blocks. So Dawn and I did the coaching session, and it was really interesting. As we were going through the process, I had so many moments where I was like, oh, wow, like the light came on. It was like the aha moment, I would call it. And Dawn's process is very unique. I've had coaches work with me, counselors and teachers and things like that. But the way that she asked the questions, it just sort of opened my awareness to things that actually I had associated with, and a lot of it was as a young kid. And so times that, I would do something, but I was afraid. And, kids tend to wire their minds based on what's going on around them. And so as we were going through this process, it was like, aha, wow, that's how I developed that belief. And there were numerous moments like that. And so Dawn was really good like that in kind of guiding that, but giving the space for my brain to open up and say, wow, this doesn't necessarily, just because you don't do this piece of paper right doesn't mean you're a failure. And it was those kind of things that linked up that kept me from moving forward. To me, that was a win, right? I mean, kind of a game changer, really. And so I had tried, over the years, I've tried different stuff. I've been to Tony Robbins seminars, and I journal and meditate and all those things. But it took the assistance of Dawn asking me these questions to go through it. All right, so it's a very unique process and approach that she's taken that I really feel like, like I said, a game changer, because the mind and how we think really governs what we do. I really feel like working with Dawn can give anyone that advantage. We can train our bodies all day long, but if we don't change our mind, it's kind of like I always equate it to having the TV stuck on a certain channel. It's going to be that same channel. The thinking is going to be the same. The results are going to be the same until that's changed. So Dawn's process really helped me to make that change, and I can't thank her enough. So, and she's been great to work with. Just very in tune, very mindful of just listening, and she's just a really pleasant, fun person to work with in general. So, but very knowledgeable and skilled. So I would highly recommend, if you are looking for that advantage, in any game, whether it's business game or sports game, I would highly recommend investing your time and resources in working with Dawn. I would just like to say thank you, Dawn.